SDMS. And what I want to talk about are the quick settings. So when you're on the SDMS screen, not the data screen, you know, the screen that shows you all your lean angles, but your SDMS screen. All right, that screen is customizable, meaning you can put the blocks in place that you use the most often, so that way you can make changes to these things quickly, okay?
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind?
What's going on, farmers? Dr. DV8. Today I want to finish up on my tutorials for the Suzuki SDMS system. If you're unfamiliar with that is, for the Gen 3 Hayabusa, that is where Suzuki decided to give this thing the Bosch brain, the 6-axis sensing Bosch computer system. And it is remarkably good, okay? So what I want to talk about are the quick settings. So when you're on the SDMS screen, not the data screen, you know, the screen that shows you all your lean angles, but your SDMS screen. All right, that screen is customizable, meaning you can put the blocks in place that you use the most often, so that way you can make changes to these things quickly, okay? And you can make changes as long as you're not on the throttle. As long as the throttle is closed, you can make changes. So at a red light, or if you pop it in neutral and, you know, get off the throttle, you can make changes to this stuff. So let's get into it. We're firing up the Hayabusa. All right. This is what your screen will look like for the most part, for most of you guys out there. The only thing that may be different is I have what I call the dual display here. Some of you guys might not have that, so I'll change mine to that. Okay. That's what some of you guys may have. And how you switch between this screen and the dual screen is you just hold this mode button down, 1 and 2, and there you go. It switches it, okay? You're going to find out that that mode button is really attached to everything. All right, so what we want to talk about today is, you see we're under A, okay? And we have power and engine brake. Well, these are two things that I don't change very often. To be honest with you, I never change the power. I like power 1, and I never use the engine brake. So these two blocks are useless to me. Let's put in something that, actually let's put in two things. Let's put in two things that I do use a lot, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here to this mode button, all right? And we're gonna hit mode one time, and you see it highlights the A, okay? We're gonna hit mode again and drop it down to this block. That is one of the blocks that we wanna change. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hold the mode button down for 2 seconds. 1 and 2, and there it goes. It blinks and changes. Now you see what is available to change it to. Well, I said that I want to change this one to lift control, which is right here, okay? So we're going to hit down on the rocker, advance it till it gets to lift control. We're going to hit mode again. And boom, it changed that one to lift control, okay? Now let's change this one because I never use engine brake. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit mode again, one time, real quick, and it will change blocks. Now we're gonna hold mode for 2 seconds. 1 and 2, and it changes. Now this one we're gonna change to traction. So we're gonna hit up on the rocker to back it up, okay? Hit mode quickly, and it changes it, and there you go. Now, we have lift and traction. Those are the two things that I change most often. Change it to whatever you want to change. If you change your quick shifter, or if you change your power modes, you know, you can change these blocks to whatever you want. But once you get to the last block and you get what you want, you just hit it one more time and you'll see the whole odometer system flash. That lets you know that this has been saved. So if we turn this off, let it completely shut down, okay? Now we turn it on, and you will see that our changes are still there. There they are. So you can permanently change these blocks to be whatever you want. Now, if you want to change all your settings, like I said before in one of my other videos, you just hold down on the rocker for a few seconds, and you go into the menu, you go to Writing Set, and here is where you can make changes. Now, you can't really make changes to the A, B, and C permanently. You can make changes to them, but not permanently. It won't save them. But you can make changes to, you know, user 1 2, and 3. Okay, and those will be permanent, but we're not going to change that because mine are already pretty good. All right, so let's get out of here. Let's go up to exit, and that's how you do it. So let's do it one more time. So I'm going to hit mode. We're going to select that A, and now we're going to advance it to user 1. All right, lift control, traction control. Let's say that I want to change my lift control to, I don't know, what do you think, engine brake? Okay, hold your mode button here, hold it for 2 seconds, 1 and 2, you'll see it flash. Engine brakes right there. We used the down rocker to get to it, and now we're going to hit mode quickly, and it selects it. Hit mode again, hit mode one more time, odometer flashes, and it's set. And that's it, guys. That's all there is to changing these two blocks to be whatever you want. I'm going to change that back. Oops, I passed it up. I'm going to change it back just because I'm particular about what I have there. I like my lift control, my traction control. Those are the only two things that I change. Hit it one more time on mode, and it will save it. If you want to go back to the other screen, just hold the mode button down for 2 seconds and it changes, you know, to that screen, or hold it again for 2 seconds and it'll go back to the dual display. All right, guys, I hope this helps you out. I hope that you got a better understanding on how to make customized changes to the Suzuki SDMS system. It's a pretty nice system. Like I said, you can add the 2 bottom blocks. You can change them to display whatever settings that you change often, and you can make change to that as long as the throttle is closed. All right, guys, that's it. Till next time, keep it upright, be safe, and peace.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.